Hello everyone, welcome to the class of Marketing Management. In the last lecture, we have discussed about advertising management. In today's lecture, we will discuss about sales and distribution management. Now, before discussing the distribution management, let us first discuss sales management. Sales management, as said by Robert Louis Stevenson, everybody lives by selling something, which means if we have to survive as a business entity, then sales is the most important factor for every corporate or business organization. Selling is not just for salespeople. Personal selling, personal communication of information to unselfishly persuade a prospective customer to buy something, a good or a service or an idea. There is a growing importance of sales nowadays. Salespeople are a dynamic power in any country's economy. 13% of US workforce is in sales, more sales than marketing managers. In a developing economy such as India, companies are building and maintaining large sales force such as insurance, telecom, real estate sectors. Selling generates revenue. Top of the line revenue is mostly generated by salespeople. Salesperson is a professional manager building long-term relationship with customers. Salesperson role has become sophisticated. Relationship building, focus, use of technology, team selling are some of the important factors due to which there is growing importance of sales nowadays. It goes by a variety of names such as business development managers, client relationship managers, customer retention manager, key account manager, etc. etc. Now, sales and distribution management are both components of marketing mix. Sales management, as we are discussing today, the word sales management is a combination of two words, that is sales and management. Sales is the art of planning in the mind of another a motive which will induce favorable action, and that favorable action will be buying or availing some type of product or services provided by a manufacturer or a producer. The Committee of Marketing Association, American Marketing Association, has defined it as selling is the personal or impersonal process of assisting and persuading a prospective customer to buy a commodity or a service or to act favorably upon an idea that has commercial significance to the seller. Hence, sales management is the planning, direction, and control of selling of business unit, including recruiting, selection, training, equipping, assessing, routing, supervising, paying, and motivating as these tasks apply to the personal sales force. Sales management originally referred exclusively to the direction of sales force. Later, the term took a broader significance in addition to the management of personal selling. Sales management meant all marketing activities, including advertising, sales promotion, marketing research, physical distribution, pricing, and product merchandising. Now, before moving forward, let us first discuss what is the meaning of sales management. Sales management is a business discipline which is management of firm's sales operation and focused on physical applications of techniques used in sales. This is a crucial aspect of business as net sales of product and services draws profit for the business. Sales management manager is hired to look after the sale and to manage them. Sales management is about coordinating across all the sales efforts in the company to make sure to achieve sales target, sales promotion activities, etc. Sales management should be well integrated with marketing strategy as well as distribution strategy of any company. Sales management is the process of developing a sales force, coordinating sales operations, and implementing sales techniques that allow a business to consistently achieve and even surpass its sales target. The attainment of sales force goal in an effective and efficient manner through planning, staffing, training, directing, and evaluating organizational resources is the most important aspect of sales management. There are certain features associated with sales management, such as general management. General management means it includes understanding the importance of sales and monitoring and explaining market trends to sales personnel. Sales managers provide direct supervision to salespeople and are responsible for salespeople's learning and implementing any and all company sales methodologies and initiatives. Sales manager must understand and clearly communicate sales budget, their significance, and what they meant to each salesperson. Then, coming on to structure of sales management follows well-defined organization structure. Sales manager creates sales team structure. Common sales team structure includes sales manager, assistant sales manager, team leaders, sales personnel. All employees must clearly understand their responsibilities and what's expected of them in terms of performance, as well as how to accomplish their assigned duties. Sales manager helps sales personnel understand their place in sales department as well as organization as a whole. Coming on to sales strategy, sales management included formulation of sales strategy. Sales manager develop and implement sales strategies. Sales manager identify and assign sales territories, plan product promotions, and design or obtain sales tools such as posters, printed literatures, etc. Moreover, sales managers create sales campaigns which include direct mailer. Sales managers set organizational standards for customer service and building customer loyalty. Now, coming on to the recruitment of sales personnel, effectively hiring salespeople is among the most critical characteristic of sales management. Recruiting top sales performers as well as those with star potential is an ongoing, constant process, and every organization has room for more successful salespeople. Sales manager must work at maximizing their hiring skills, including conducting quality interviews and identifying potentially successful salespeople. Now, when salespeople will be recruited, it is important for every organization to provide them training. Sales management emphasizes on training of sales personnel. Sales manager must effectively train their sales team how to implement sales technique such as qualifying prospects, how to build product value, and how to close deal are all key components of effective sales training. Sales personnel must learn effective time management because top performing salespeople consistently invest their time actively engaged in activities that directly produces income, which is an important aspect of sales management. Now, every sales person has to be motivated. If they are not motivated, definitely they will not be performed in the market. Motivating the sale is the most important factor for every sales manager, and the sales manager must identify what motivates the sales team member and designing selling strategies accordingly. Interpersonal communication and relationship building skills are required, as sales manager must help salespeople create energy and gain momentum during times when they are struggling. Motivational techniques include group recognition, financial rewards, valuable prizes for outstanding sales performance. Then, consumer welfare is also an important aspect of sales management. The sales management is not only confined to self-centered corporate goals of profit and sales maximization and sustained growth. It goes well beyond these towards consumer welfare, consumer satisfaction, customer delight, and maximum social advantage by making available the goods and services to the needy customers in the right time and at reasonable prices at right place where they want them. And every sales management technique must be customer oriented. Sales management is expected to be customer oriented. It produces what is needed by the customer in the quest for maximum social welfare. Customer delight is the fundamental guiding principle of sales management. And apart from all these characteristics, sales management is a very challenging function. Sales management is challenging because it has the responsibility for obtaining sales volume, handling sales operations so as to make contribution to the profits, and for ensuring continuous growth. Sales executive assures the delivery of product with customer satisfaction as a whole. Coming on to the next, sales and distribution management are two important aspects of the same promotion or marketing mix target. Sales manager are responsible for generating sales, profits and customer satisfaction level that met corporate objective. Sales management is the attainment of sales force goal in an effective and efficient manner through planning, staffing, training and controlling the organizational resources. Moreover, marketing channels are the pathway through which a product or service is made available to customers for consumption. Channel management, what we call as the distribution management, is the art and science of designing the channel, selecting and motivating channel members, and promoting the product or services through different channels to the desired customers. Now, coming on to the nature of sales management, as we have already discussed, the sales management have a different orientation towards every type of product and services which is produced by the company or by the corporate. The sales management is a subsystem of marketing. Sales management is an integral subsystem of marketing management. It translates the marketing plan into marketing performance. The sales managers are subordinate to the marketing managers. They advise the marketing manager on the areas of sales force management. Coming on to the functions of sales management is viewed as having a systematic relationship with each other. All functions and activities are considered as a dynamic process composed of numerous interrelated parts aiming to achieve the organizational sales objective. There are certain functions of sales management like sales planning. The sales manager performs the functions of sales planning. It is considered as a crucial function of sales management as it lays the foundation of other activities related to sales. The sales planning activity involves formulating the sales strategies, setting sales target for every salesperson, sales forecasting, which is again an important aspect for sales management area, demand management and execution of sales plan. Sales planning involves preparation of sales plan. It is a strategic document that outlines the business target, resources required and defining various activities related to sales. Sales planning should be in line with organizational marketing plan, strategic planning and the business plan. It should clearly specify how the objectives of organization can be achieved through actual sales of products and services. Recruitment of sales staff is also a function of sales management. The sales manager recruits human resource required for the various activities of sales management. The sales manager searches for the competent manpower for the sales job and stimulates them to apply for the job. The prospective candidates are assessed on the basis of various parameters like skills required for the sales job, educational qualification, experiences if any. The candidates are shortlisted and invited for further interview. After recruitment of the sales staff, training and development becomes an important function of sales management, and there is a need for training on continued basis in the field of sales and marketing. The organization must organize training programs for their sales and marketing personnel. It will help to improve knowledge, attitude, skills and social behavior of sales representatives. For instance, a training program can be organized for new recruits in sales department to make them familiar with company's product, sales territories, local languages, etc., or who are their actual customers. Then, sales research is also a function of sales management. Sales department must undertake sales research function, the sales research help in understanding customers' taste, preferences, and particular trend or the feedback or any suggestion from dealers and customers. It will facilitate sales department in framing sales strategies or future plans of action. It also helps organization in marketing mix decision with respect to product, price, place, and distribution. The sales forecasting is also an important function of sales management. Sales forecasting is always done by the sales department, and the sales department predicts the sales of the company like monthly sales forecast, quarterly sales forecast, and the annual sales forecast. The different methods of sales forecasting are used for the set purpose. The sales forecasting gives directions to sales department in achieving their sales goals. Then, after deciding the sales forecasting methods, we have to go for sales strategy. Means we have to develop the sales strategy which will ultimately provide us profits or revenues. When the team is ready for sales performance, it requires proper guidance and support. Therefore, the sales manager need to prepare a sales strategy which provides a sequential presentation of the steps involved in the sales process, right from lead generation to cracking the deals successfully. After developing the sales strategy, the next function is setting the sales target. The sales department sets the sales target for the sales personnel. The sales targets are decided on the basis of sales forecasting. The sales target can be for week, month, quarterly, or it can be on the annual basis. The sales target should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. For instance, sales target can be to sell 10 units of product X in 1 week. Then, after deciding the sales target, the sales department must focus on reward system. Means what reward will be provided to the sales personnel who will perform well. The sales manager prepares reward and incentive system for the sales personnel. The effective reward system drives the sales of the product in the market. It also brings motivation among sales representatives. The reward system can be in the form of cash incentives over and above basic salary, sponsored vacations, gift vouchers can also be a type of reward system, and higher promotion can be one of the best type of reward system developed by the sales manager. Now, after developing the reward system, the next function is sales correspondence. Sales correspondence is one of the important function of sales department. The sales department must give reply of any incoming letter in prescribed time. The reply should be tactful, simple in language, helpful, and every customer must feel that his or her query is being considered by the company. For instance, if the promises cannot be kept with regard to delivery date or any other such matter, the customer should be informed immediately, and whenever practicable, the reasons for such type of delay should be given or should be notified to the customers. Then, after the sales correspondent, the next function is after sales services. After sales services are always considered as an important factor for any organization, because selling the product is not a very important factor, because if a customer requires or a customer is needy, definitely he or she will purchase the product. But if we want to retain the customer for long term, then we have to improve our after sales services. And it is underlying principle that after sales services is the duty of sales department. The manufacturer is very much particular about their product are being installed properly. This is not only a service to the customer, but also a protection against any type of complaint and general dissatisfaction of the customer. The manufacturer, therefore, maintain a staff of skilled engineers and mechanics who carry out tests at the customer's work, give technical help and advice, and see that product is functioning properly. Now, coming on to the importance of sales management. Sales management assists the marketing management. This is the most important function of sales management. Sales management aids the marketing management. Sales management helps the marketing and selling plan to convert or transform into profitable action. Sales manager can attain sales target by proper knowledge of marketing and selling both. Sales management always act as a team, and the sales management facilitates effective management of sales team. Sales manager is responsible for all the activities performed by the team member, such as recruitment and selection, training and development, performance appraisal, compensation of the salespeople. Through this function, the sales manager decides or chooses the best possible employee for the work in organization. Then, coming on to the next importance of sales management, which is inducing higher sales. Sales management induced higher sales. Effective sales manager inspired the salespeople such that they have passion to sell the product or have curiosity to attain the sales. Sales manager should have a team that should be productive in giving results. Then the next function is training and development, and it is the most crucial part of sales management, and it will help to increase the skills, knowledge and abilities of a particular sales personnel so that he or she can provide an appropriate solution to the customer. Providing solution or giving advice to the customer is the most important function of any sales personnel. The sales personnel never focuses on product sale. He or she will always go for giving advice or the right advice to the customer. If the customer is getting right advice in reference to product or services, definitely they will go for final purchase. Then creating or developing brand image is also an important function of sales management, and sales management help in enhancing brand image of the product. Sales management or the sales manager informs the consumers of the upcoming product. The customers are induced to buy the product because of the brand image and better performance over prolonged period of time, and it can result in developing goodwill of the product among the customers or the intermediaries. Then sales data or collection of sales data is also an important function of sales manager. The role of sales manager is to collect the information related to consumer taste, preferences, choice, attitude, opinion, income, occupation, which will give data or idea related to consumer purchasing power or consumer purchasing trend, or why a consumer is purchasing a particular type of product or why they are not purchasing any such or similar product, will definitely give result if we have better sales data. Then evaluating the sales performance is also an important function of sales management. Sales management help in evaluation of sales performance. By evaluation of sales performance, the sales department will try to understand whether there are deviations between actual sales decided by the company and the desired sales. If so, then immediate corrective measures needed to be adopted by the company. Then, apart from all these functions, formulation of business plan is also a function of sales management. Sales management facilitates in formulation of business plan. The sales department presents information relating to sales, product, competition in the market, estimated profits, consumer behavior, dealers' relationship with the company, and from time to time that business plan has to be implemented, executed and revised so that it can give us exact or accurate information. And the sales manager provides information, ideas and facts to business plan and policies formulated by the top level management. Apart from all these functions, sales management also contributes in economic development. Sales management facilitates in economic development of any nation. Sales management sets highly realistic sales and profit goals leading to sustained growth. It improves the quality of product, brings innovation, creativity, searches new market, creates new demand and generates additional jobs in the country. It serves as a source of energy to the growth of the nation and as an economy whole. Then, apart from economic development, another function of sales management is building customer relationship. With greater competitive pressure, the selling task will become increasingly difficult day by day and it will become complex in nature. The successful companies will distinguish themselves by relationship they develop with their customer. Thus, managing the sales force will become more important to the ongoing success of most companies. The success of sales management depends largely on their ability to enable, support, and assist salespeople in developing profitable relationship with their customer. Now, we have discussed nature, scope, and importance of sales management. Now we will come to the art of selling. Art of selling, as defined by Professor William J. Staton, is the selling a type of product or any other services. Please hold. Now, coming to the art of selling, according to Professor William, selling is the personal communication of information to persuade a prospective customer to buy a service or idea. The American Marketing Association has defined it as selling is an oral presentation in a conversation with one or more prospective customer for the purpose of making sales. According to Professor Philip Kotler, who is known as the father of marketing management, selling is face-to-face interaction with one or more prospective purchasers for the purpose of making presentation, answering questions or queries, and procuring orders. Selling is a face-to-face selling technique by which a salesperson uses his or her interpersonal skills to persuade a customer in buying a particular type of product. The salesperson tries to highlight various features of the product to convince the customer that will only add value. However, getting a customer to buy a product is not the motive behind selling every time. Often, companies try to follow this approach with customers to make them aware of new product. The company wants to spread awareness about the product for which it adopts a person-to-person approach. This is because selling involves personal touch. A salesperson knows better how to pitch a product to the potential customer. Selling can take place through two different channels, through retail and through direct-to-consumer channel. Under the retail channel, a salesperson interacts with potential customers who come on their own to inquire about any product. The job of the salesperson is to make sure that he understands the need of the customer and accordingly shows various products that he keeps under that category. Under the direct channel, a salesperson visits potential customers in an attempt to make them aware about a product which can be a type of new product that a company is launching, or it may have a new offer which the customer may not get from the open market. Now, coming on to the role and skills of the sales manager. The roles and skills of the sales manager are defined by every company, as the role and skills may vary from company to company or from organization to organization. And some of the important roles of modern sales manager are: they are a member of the strategic management team, a member of the corporate team to achieve objective defined by the company. the team leader working with salesperson or the sales people, and sometimes the sales manager can be a type of individual or a person who is managing multiple sales tasks or managing multiple marketing channels also. Using latest technology is also the role of sales manager, or to build superior buyer selling relationship also can be the skill of the sales manager. Continuously updating information on changes in the any type of product or any type of services is also a type of role or skill which every sales manager must have. There are certain other skills which must be present in every sales manager, and every successful sales manager have these skills, such as people skills. People skills include abilities to motivate, lead, communicate, coordinate, team-oriented relationship, and mentoring the sales people who are working as a team. Then managing skill consists of planning, organizing, controlling, and decision making. And the last is the technical skills. Technical skills include training, selling, negotiating, problem solving of the consumers, as well as the problems which may be encountered by the salespeople, and use of latest technology or computer is one of the technical skill which every successful sales manager must have. This is for all for today's discussion. We will meet again in our next lecture. Have a nice day.